Look at this bunch of renegades, look at them all. They're getting their adult feathers now, their adult markings coming through. They're relatively even in growth. Yeah, I know you're hungry, I'm going to go and get you your lunch. Hold on, bear with me. But they're now beginning to make adult noises as well, which is going to be a daunting thought. But it's strange, the smaller ones are the ones that every morning come out, like that one over there, comes out and decides to pick up all the insects off the weeds and off the grass tops, rather than actually eating breakfast. The bigger ones are the ones that come straight to the manger and eat. So that just goes to show that's why the other ones are little, because they don't actually eat their breakfast. They go hunting first. But they're doing very well. I'm very pleased with them. Really lovely, healthy guineas, like that little one there. It's forever going chasing around looking for insects, but very rarely actually eats the damn food. So, and old Maud's okay. You're alright, and you're Maudie? Yeah? Yeah. Why are you pecking my foot? Well, he's not eating again, he's stopped, but then so's sister. Alright, little one, I'll come and deal with you again a bit later. Leave you in peace for a bit. Don't peck the floor, please. Well, my little turkey hasn't got any worse, but he's not getting any better either, so I don't know what to make of it. But of course he was the one, I just remembered earlier, that he was always the one that kept getting out with the other chickens and guinea fowls in the pig house lot. And of course I don't keep those wormed. I can't keep them when they've got garlic in their water, in their drinker, but they haven't got apple cider vinegar as well because it continuously leaks out, so I'm not wasting apple cider vinegar. So if they're not being kept parasite free, then and he was always getting out there, and then I suppose the last time he got out there was about 3-4 days later that he started to look depressed. This screw S-neck, which is how it always starts. They look depressed, and they carry their heads wrong. He probably got it from there, nothing to do with the rain and picking up worms. He got it from pecking around on the ground out there with their poo, so I'm real ticked off about that. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to save him, although he is picking up bits, but he's not picking up the right bits. He had a little bit to eat this morning, but I'm going to administer to him again the sterilised egg with boiling water and cat's claw and a bit of grain. I'm going to administer that to him in a minute and just keep that going until he either is okay or dies, but he's very weak. He treads on his own foot and then can't pick it up again. So it isn't really looking good. It really isn't looking good. Yesterday I took the decision to take one of her smallest ones out of here. That one there with the long wings, that's one of Broken Shoulders ones. As you can see, he's actually smaller than a lot of these. I decided, to take the smallest one out and give it to Stupid Hen. And he's the one there with the long wings. And he's not much bigger than them, who are a month younger. They're doing very well. You tip that water out, Hen. I will finish you. Yeah, he rushed around a bit because he didn't know what chicken was, but because he's with soulmates, it took him about 30 seconds to simmer down, and she didn't take any notice. She couldn't understand why he was shouting. She kept going up to him and trying to cuddle him in. Very concerned she was at the fact he was shouting, but she wasn't bothered other than that. And that was it, fine. All getting on very well, all very happy. But I noticed that she has got one in here that doesn't look very happy at all. There, he's looking very depressed. So I think I might take the decision a bit later to remove that pintard, that guinea, and my turkey, and put them in the box and bring them in the house. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I'm wondering if that's one of the ones that I brought in, last week, and one died. I wonder if that's the second one. But that one doesn't look very clever either. They walk with, it's when they walk wrong. They walk with this non-flighty bounce in their step. They just sort of plod. I don't like that. He's doing it too. It's plodding gait. But like everything else, I'll watch and wait and see. But no, I don't like the look of him at all. He is not good. Oh, happy days. Here we go again. Honestly. A little brighter, aren't you, dear? Yeah? Taking interest in things now. Although 2 seconds ago, standing there with his wings completely flopped, looking as depressed as hell, weren't you, eh? And I thought, he's not getting any better. He's just getting worse. But then I noticed, he's going to make the scream. Oh, I'm pleased to see you looking a bit better, baby. He then did a poo. And as you can see, there's still some yellow in it. But it's 75% dark matter. And it's reasonably tight. It's not just yellow pasty liquid. It's got some consistency to it now, some form to it. And there is more dark, properly formed matter than what there is yellow, gooey, wet paste, which means that his liver is starting to function normally. So I'm real pleased about that. This is the 4th day of treatment, and if I do manage to cure him, it will be a first, because all the ones that died of blackhead last year were about his age and a bit younger and maybe a month or so older. You can take your eye out, baby. But I didn't know about cat's claw then. I'd done an awful lot of research and gone on every single site that I could to do with blackhead. The process of elimination. Decided that if I could build their immunity quickly and with vengeance, keep them eating to keep their strength up, it couldn't do any harm. It could only do good, or nothing at all. But by the time I worked that one out for myself, because I take it, my kids take it, we all take cat's claw, and we know when we've forgotten to take it. We go down with all sorts of things. Let's see if he'll actually eat something now on his own with gusto. Maybe not. But so they're a lot older, and the last turkey to hatch the guinea fowl out in there, BH, old blackhead herself, she's what, a year old when I cured her. It took me four days to cure her. She was more desperate than he was. She was down, couldn't get up, couldn't walk, just pooed yellow liquid, laying down, laid in it, absolutely dreadful. I had to keep a whole wodge of chippings underneath her to absorb it so she didn't suck it back up. Yeah, not nice, but it took 4 days before I saw an improvement with her, and then the 5th day it was as if she never had anything wrong with her. So if he is cured by persistence of keeping food in his crop mixed with the cat's claw, because I put the cat's claw in his liquid feed now. I don't give it to him separately because I was a bit worried that it was actually might burn his crop or burn his gizzard, because it is very, very bitter stuff. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And obviously I didn't want to do more harm than good, so he had the first 3 doses of 1.5 capsules over the course of 2 days. The first half of the second capsule in the morning. Then I gave it to him in sterilised egg that evening, as well as had given him liquid feed as much as I could get into him during the course of the day. So if he is cured, and I'm not going to say he is going to be cured, his poo's looking a lot healthier and less chronic, but he's not looking healthier. He showed interest just now, as you saw, but now he's looking ready to lay down and die. So it's yeah, touch and go, 50-50. But if he is cured and does go on, number one, he'll have a resistance, so I could sell him as a breeding turkey with resistance to blackhead. In which case it should go on genetically to his offspring, one would hope. Because any of the turkeys that I had that did have blackhead that I managed to cure, they haven't gone down with it again. So, and they've had plenty of opportunity to have gone down with it if they wanted to, but they haven't. They're all extremely healthy. So obviously the resistance is there. Whether it goes through to the egg, whether it's female or male at fertilisation, I don't know. But that'd be interesting to see. That'd be another experiment I could try, I suppose. But yeah, if he's cured, it'll be a first one this young to have this treatment that I've been given the older ones. And then of course if he is cured, then I'll carry on putting cat's claw in the feed for the other one, just in case. Just one capsule a day. But that was nice to see him poo fairly normally, but I say he's not out of the woods by a long way yet. 4th day, he should be showing physically, you know, outwardly, visually, signs of feeling better. He did just then, earlier, looking at the video camera, seeing what he could peck, but say he's got no interest in eating. Perhaps he's waiting for me to come and force feed him again. Who knows? But there we are. So just a quick update, a rather prolonged update on little turkey man there. Oh, how I hate this country with a passion. They turned the electrics off, oh, I don't know, at 5:30. It's now 7:30, and apparently we're not going to have them back again we're not going to have electricity back again until about 8 o'clock. No warning, no by your leave, no nothing. So my 4 little chicks are snuggled under the cloth to try and keep them warm. Baby rabbit is hidden under his teddy bear, and it's just as well I didn't have any eggs in the incubator, now wasn't it? Would I have had any recourse if the eggs didn't make it, or if my chicks die? No, I wouldn't. Just tough. I absolutely detest this goddamn country.